Windows systems just faced a massive double whammy, a record-setting patch day immediately overshadowed by a formidable new vulnerability known as HiveLegacy. On the very day Microsoft's engineering teams pushed out their largest suite of security fixes to date, security researchers dropped a brand new zero-day threat directly into the wild. In this video, we are going to break down exactly what happened on this unprecedented day in cybersecurity. We will look at what this new threat means for your system, why experts are calling it a powerful primitive, and what you need to do right now to protect your data. Let us start with the sheer scale of Microsoft's defensive effort. Microsoft released a historic, record-breaking number of software patches designed to plug vulnerabilities across the Windows ecosystem. A patch, in simple terms, is a code update sent by developers to fix security flaws. This massive rollout was supposed to mark a major victory for Windows security, shutting down hundreds of potential entry points for hackers all at once. But that sense of victory lasted only a few hours. On the exact same day that these record patches were deployed, a zero-day vulnerability bypassed the spotlight. A zero-day refers to a newly discovered security flaw that the software creator has had exactly 0 days to fix, meaning no official patch exists for it yet. This specific threat has been dubbed HiveLegacy. According to verified reports, the timing of the HiveLegacy release alongside the massive patch deployment caught the industry completely off guard. While Microsoft was busy patching older vulnerabilities, security analysts confirmed that this new exploit was already out in the open. This collision highlighted a perpetual game of cat and mouse between software developers and security researchers. So, what makes HiveLegacy so concerning? Security experts have characterized the vulnerability as a powerful primitive. In cybersecurity, a primitive is a basic block of exploit code that gives an attacker a fundamental capability like reading restricted system memory or escalating user privileges. While it might not destroy a system on its own, it serves as a highly reliable building block that hackers can use to construct far more complex and devastating cyber attacks. Because HiveLegacy is such a potent building block, analysts warn that it is likely capable of facilitating other nefarious actions on target machines. When attackers gain access to a powerful primitive within the Windows operating system, they can bypass traditional security boundaries, opening the door for unauthorized data access, deeper system compromise, or the silent installation of persistent malware. However, we have to look closely at what we actually know right now. There are significant uncertainties surrounding this event. The full, detailed capabilities of HiveLegacy beyond its classification as a powerful primitive are not yet fully documented or publicly detailed. We do not yet know the exact step-by-step methods required to trigger it, nor has there been a comprehensive breakdown of all the specific Windows versions that are vulnerable to it. Some industry observers point out that while a zero-day release on patch day looks dramatic, it is not necessarily a coordinated assault. Security researchers often work on their own timelines, and sometimes disclosures simply overlap by coincidence. Furthermore, some argue that because the exploit is currently labeled as a primitive, it requires a high degree of technical skill to weaponize, meaning average Windows users are not under immediate, widespread threat of automated exploitation. Looking ahead, the pressure is back on Microsoft to analyze the HiveLegacy primitive and develop an emergency out-of-band patch or prepare a fix for the next monthly update cycle. Security teams worldwide will be monitoring their networks closely for any unique signatures associated with this exploit, trying to detect any early attempts at real-world weaponization before a patch can be deployed. The sudden arrival of HiveLegacy on a day meant to celebrate record-breaking security patches serves as a stark reminder. In the world of operating system security, defense is a continuous battle. No matter how many holes you plug, new entry points can emerge at a moment's notice. It is a reminder that keeping your systems updated and maintaining a stance of constant vigilance is not optional, it is a necessity. What are your thoughts on this unprecedented timing? Let us know in the comments below. If you want to stay informed on critical security developments like HiveLegacy, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share it to keep your peers protected. We will see you in the next deep dive.